Well, in a discussion pertaining to life,
and also death.
I have one analogy that I would like to use.
Well, all right, let's hear it.
You know, in masturbation, that brief moment of clarity and relief, right after you're finished, right before the regret sets in.
Of course, we've all been there.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I believe that life and dying is like. You get like you get just this brief little orgasmic feeling.
Yeah, that's an orgasm.
And then poof, it's gone in an instant, and it's the same as life.
Actually makes a lot of sense.
Thank you, that's my time. They say life is like a box of chocolates, but I'm more of a sour candy guy, you know what I'm saying?
The meaning of life is survival and the propagation of one's genetic material. It sounds very true and at the same time distinctly futile and melancholy. Life does have substantial meaning, and there are in fact a range of practical steps we can take to ensure we end up leading lives of maximal meaningfulness.
Well, if that doesn't open your eyes, and I do mean all three of them, then I don't know what will. And here with me to discuss this conversation about life is my guest and friend, Wesley Purcelli. Thank you for joining us.
Man, so have you ever like tripped recently in here and like forgot that you're in this room?
Yeah, dude, actually, yeah. That's a weird thing that you brought up. I was tripping on mushrooms for like a week straight, and then all of a sudden I switched up and I was like, I want to do acid one day. So I did acid at the end of those trips. At the end of my trip, I sat down in like one of the like Buddha like crisscross applesauce positions. You know what I mean? Like in a meditation kind of pose. And I sat down and I closed my eyes for like 2 seconds, and then when I opened them I started to like just focus on one thing and lost everything else around me, bro. I was just living in a fucking bubble kinda. Like, yeah, it was weird. But it was really cool though. Like I felt like I had like teleported without even moving.
I'm very high.
That's good news.
Yeah. You know, when you're so high you feel normal. Like if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I feel really abnormal most days when I don't smoke.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So then when you're actually fried, you're like, alright.
Yeah, like I'm playing stone.
Yeah, and then it feels like so.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But what is normal though?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because who's to say
Subjective
this is normal?
Yeah.
Because that is, what is that? Technically, that's a first person point of view of a opinion.
Mhm.
So therefore, if you put an even amount of people, whether it's a lot of people or short people, 4 or 4,000, it'll still come out different outcomes
Mhm.
because that's an opinion.
You're right. Everybody is different. It's just the way it is. We're all built different. We don't need to try to understand it. We just need to respect it.
Oh, shit, I seen something on Facebook earlier. It was like, yada yada yada, fucking, shit, what did it say? I don't know why I felt like I was gonna remember more when I said yada yada yada. You ever do that too?
You just gotta talk to yourself a little bit to make you recall what you were gonna say before.
You hear it in your head, then you.
Yeah, you had like something totally built up, and then all of a sudden,
It's gone.
yeah, because you focus on one thing, and then you're like, oh wait a minute, there's something else, and you're like, oh fuck, what was I thinking about?
It's
Yeah.
like we see faces in our dreams because they're the ghosts that are watching us while we sleep and stuff. This, that, and the third.
Yeah.
I know that's a lie. I don't know if have you heard that before?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
I saw that on
know-
Facebook though. That when you posted that, I
and
saw
I
that.
know that for a fact is a fake, because the faces that we see are people that we see
Like
every day.
throughout the day. Yeah.
Throughout the day, but we subconsciously see them because we forget. Like we put it in the back. Hey, I seen them. This
Right.
person. I
So
seen
like
this regular. Our brain physically seen them,
Yeah.
but
Just like
We
someone
told
you
her-
saw pass by you, like on a run or something.
yeah, you're like, okay, I've seen them, but I don't remember them.
So you build up a whole ass story for him in your
Yeah.
head when you have nightmares and shit.
Mhm.
That's terrifying, bro.
It's crazy. Well, but that's why you dream
Yeah,
about the things you think of subconsciously,
right.
because it's put away in that part of your brain that you don't think of stuff, but that part of your brain that you put shit away in is the most powerful part of your brain.
Because that's where all the shit that you really don't
Because
think
think
about,
about
all the time goes.
right. Think about the stuff that you can do in your dreams compared to what you can do when you're awake.
Right, all the shit that you've collectively built up that you don't acknowledge on a day-to-day
Yeah,
basis.
because when you're sleeping, your brain is more active, but
You know-
when you're awake,
You know what fucked me up so bad? Jonah said this to me the other day. He said, the brain is the only thing that's ever named itself.
why is that a thing? Who said that?
Jonah told me that. I have no idea. Yeah, he was on some philosophical shit.
That sounds like some shit that you like straight up read on either a Snapple or like you
That's a
see it in a
Snapple
fortune
fact.
cookie.
Yeah.
Like, but not just any fortune cookie, like the fortune cookie you seen from Freaky Friday type shit. Like,
The brain is the only thing that named itself. Lucky numbers 45, 37, 14. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so listen to this. This is actually crazy. Not this recent time, but the time before this, we were watching Aiden, and our Roku thing was like this, and he started pointing out shit to me.
Yeah.
From a distance, you don't notice it. Look at all the shit that's in the background. Have you noticed that?
For those of you
volcano
with
in
the
the background.
Yeah,
Roku,
you got the
There's a
robot.
when you're on the
big
waiting
robot.
screen,
Shit sinking.
and you just have
With
like
the,
the cityscape kind of
the-
going by,
The clock
when you
tower,
like let
Big
it
Ben,
sit
that's
for
what it's
too
called.
long,
Titanic, yep, you're right.
when it
This
switches
is what
over
fucked me up.
to
Little
that.
submarine.
There's
This
this
is
little
what Aiden
robot
started
guy he's
pointing
telling me about right now
Look at that
It's
little.
about
that
right-
you can
right
see
here where
follow
the
you
moon's
throughout the
What
whole
is that
like
little Saturn
screen thing,
looking
and it's
thing
like
up
one of
there?
those old timey like
That's a
screen
No, no,
images
no,
that
no.
just moves across the screen and like repeats itself, but he just keeps
Aiden
popping up in
pointed
different
this
places.
one out to me.
Is
He
that
started to see it
Godzilla?
more than I've seen. He said, "Oh my gosh, Bubby, this is scary." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Look at this, the sad face." I said, "That's weird." He said, "Why is he so sad?" I was like, "I don't know, but he's happy." I was like,
Where?
He's like, "Right here, that's the happy one." He said, "He's probably scared of the monster." I said, "What monster?"
Oh.
He said, "The monster that's in the window."
Oh my goodness.
And then he said, "The monster is following us." I was like, "What do you mean?" Alright. So, yours hasn't pointed it out yet, but there's a trash can that's going to come up. And if you pay attention in the trash can, you're going to see the monster eyes. It was crazy as fuck. He pointed all of the shit out to me.
That's wild. Look at that pirate ship. You got King
Pirate
Kong in the
ship.
back.
Submarine right here.
Damn, this is hella cool, man. They got Aurora Borealis in that motherfucker.
Have you ever noticed it though?
No.
Look at that. That's a creepy face right there.
That's wild. I never paid enough attention for real.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck? Like, how did you notice this shit? He's so smart. I don't know. Yeah, isn't that crazy? You probably never
Yeah,
seen
dude, I didn't.
half
I didn't
of
pay
that
enough
shit.
attention.
So
Kind
one
of
time,
calming,
my
right?
first time I ever tripped on acid, that's how I seen life.
Huh.
I swear to God.
Like a Roku screen.
No, the way that it's sliding by like that. You
Oh,
remember
yeah.
those old little film things that would play music and
Of course.
I had a dolphin one.
Huh.
When I was a young. But yeah, it's so weird. Like I was just watching some shit. This dude was like making DMT. Like not making DMT. He was like scientifically doing DMT. So dosing DMT.
All right, to get like facts. After,
Yes,
yeah. Okay,
yes,
like
yeah.
data collection.
Data collection. I said just taking DMT. Like he was fuck it, bro.
Yeah.
And one second.
On his Joe Rogan shit. That's funny as fuck. You know, I've been wanting to do DMT again, actually. I've been thinking about it a little bit.
I got a guy for you.
Yeah. I don't know when. I really don't know when I want to, but I'm going to want to at
You
some
hear a
point.
dirt bike?
Yeah, I did. It just went by.
It sounded like it was sitting out there. He's at the light. I can hear it.
Huh.
But Kylie pointed out to me the other day. She said, "I swear to God, you're like that the dog off of Up." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Squirrel." I was like, "Dirt bike."
Hell
bruh.
no.
I was like, you're a clown. She's hilarious. Oh my gosh, she be killing me.
That's
real
funny.
life hurt my ribs.
That's funny.
She's hilarious.
She got you on that one.
But
Like a little
back
kid
to
at
the-
Christmas.
don't smoke weed, kids. Psych. We're smoking during this podcast.
Right now.
As we speak.
Right.
Together.
Right.
But yeah, bro was like he was like dosing it out for my guy and everything, and he took it. He was describing it. He was like, "So how could you describe a DMT trip?" I think I shared it on Facebook as well.
Oh, nice.
Anytime I see something, I always try to share it.
Nice. Me too.
Everybody likes seeing cool shit.
I love that hippie shit too. I always share that.
If y'all think I'm weird, add me.
Right.
On Facebook.
Right.
You find out if I'm sad, happy,
Whatever.
exhilarated. But yeah, DMT. He was talking about like his like trips on DMT and trying to explain to everybody how DMT was. All right, so if you have me on Facebook, it does have a video of his visuals of what it was going like. He said, but basically, what I was seeing, everything was like doors. Like the first time I would walk through a door, and then it was like there would be different things where like my body would want to make me go to this door or this little scenery over here, and then I'd go, like I'd see like all of the doors cracked open, and then I'd just see something different every time when I'd go through a different door. But there'd be doors that would have weird and scary stuff, and I wouldn't want to walk through them.
See, a lot of people talk about doors and gates when they take DMT. Mine was more of a gate than a door.
Yeah, I was gonna say about these other people that I've talked to, but we only got a minute left. Less than a minute, about 30 seconds now.
Yeah, we probably got to cut the time, but hell yeah, good chat.
We can talk about it still.
Yeah. Oh, well,
No, you
we're
can,
gonna
like, stop recording.
Yeah, no, we're gonna continue though. And continue we did. Thank you, Wesley, Smokey, Big Smoke. I don't know what you prefer to be called, but we appreciate having you on the show, and we appreciate your time. And this has been Two Buds and a Blunt. Thank you for listening. Play us out. Left this world and built a brand new home. Landed on a planet with some land to roam. A cool place for me and the homies to smoke. But first I need a little time on my own. Let's get smoky, let's get stoned, let's get smoky, stoned to the bone, so damn high, I shit forgot my phone. Let's get smoky, let's get smoky.